Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another scene for Living World of Darkness, Rage Across New York, the Gyru venue. This scene starts with the newest potential pack, the Scepter the Green, and yeah. So I believe today is a totem quest. Tell me, what is your totem and what spirit do you wish to contact?
Lion, 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 lion. Well, I think it should be said. We seek glory lion and not failure lion.
Yeah.
We seek
He can
best
stay
lion,
with
not worst
Griffin.
lion.
With bears.
Okay. Well, your first step on this quest is to find a lion spirit. How do you want to go about this? You do have a theurge.
I mean, we don't. Oh, wait, that's right. I'm a feared. For a second, I was confused.
We can always go to a zoo.
Can go to a zoo. There
Yeah.
is a zoo in Central Park, in fact, run by some of the kinfolk, or at least administered by them.
Let me see actually if my sheet has been properly transmitted or not. Otherwise, I will have to use the old form. But yeah, we can always go and summon good old lion. Good old lion spirit.
Do you have the ability to summon spirits? Do you have the
Well, I do. I am a competent character.
This is good to know.
In theory.
In theory.
Yeah, which is the most important thing. In theory.
Where do you want to do this?
I mean, there's not really much of many places really to really summon a lion spirit. But because I feel that a zoo is probably not the super best one. Oh hey, I decided to summon you where there might be members of your kind that are kind of encaged.
It was a joke,
No. I mean, I had thought about it.
I mean, in a kind of objective way, if there are lions around, then they're more likely to be lion spirits around, regardless of their condition.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go to the zoo. Let's go to the zoo on the Umbral side.
Sure. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah. Jacob is ever so slightly concerned that this might be a slightly insensitive way to go about the issue, but he trusts his theurge.
Robin is okay with it.
So, as you approach the Umbral Zoo in Central Park, the actual zoo here is administered by kinfolk, and although it's still a zoo, the animals are actually kept in about as good conditions as you could possibly ever ask them to be kept in a zoo. They're well fed, they have lots of room, and they're not treated badly, things like that. They have a very kind of humanist approach. And as you enter the zoo, there's lots of animal spirits here. And you can go to the lion enclosure if you'd like, or at least the umbral representation of it.
Yes.
Sure thing.
And I'm wondering, because I'm kind of rusty.
Mm-hmm.
But how can I put it? Here's a philosophical question of the week: does a spirit would eat flesh?
So,
infused with gnosis. Because I could just give gnosis, but I feel in terms of symbolics.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, lions famously are carnivorous. Giving some kind of meat offering. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna dedicate it and take it over,
Yeah.
or hunt a gaffling?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I guess we would, if we had the possibility, we would have hunted, because he feels that would be more respectful. But if you want, you say we don't, then I would have taken probably tell the kinfolk by half of a cow at a butcher shop. Or
Buy a cow for me, please.
I mean, whatever. Big fucking morsel that they keep in the freezer. In a worst case scenario, otherwise I would say that it's more respectful to bring actual meat that we hunt. But I guess it's up to the ST in this matter.
This initial timage is entirely up to you. Ultimately, dedicating a piece of meat and crossing the Umbra with it is probably a little bit kind of awkward. Whereas, yeah, simply hunting one of the animals abundantly in Central Park, a prey animal,
Yeah.
would probably be relatively easier.
And yeah, we would go with a hunted animal.
Okay. So, as you, I'm gonna waive rolls for hunting a prey animal. They're not ultimately resisting. Oh, they kind of give up a token resistance, but yeah, they offer themselves to the Garu. And as you come with this meat to the lion enclosure, it's basically a kind of like an open area, like you might expect a lion enclosure to be, with a kind of cave. And on a kind of one of the big rocks, there is a lion spirit that looks something like. 1 second. This. Very skinny, emaciated, patchy fur. Doesn't look very healthy at all. The mane is small. He looks old and tired. And he looks kind of like he's just like resting. And as you approach, he lifts his head up and looks at you.
And Garm will approach and leave the meat in front of a lion at a respectful distance, because he's not gonna shove it in his mouth and be like, "You need to eat." But he's gonna leave the meat at a certain distance between them. Give it let the noses go also to the lion, as he will sit in front of the meat, and he will wait first to see the reaction of the spirit.
The lion stands up. His movements are very weak, very tired, very old. Like you see kind of an old dog like try to stand up. He kind of like stands up on his all fours and slowly pads forward down from the rock and sniffs the meat and looks at the three Garu and takes the meat, bites it, begins kind of like eating some of it, and eats maybe like a few mouthfuls and then just kind of like drags it to the top of the rock again. And the rest of you just hear a kind of very deep purr. And Garm hears, "I accept your offering. Why have you come here today? O Garu, defender of Gaia?"
we, as he will do the amazing magic of I do fear's double translation for the non-feared speaker.
Yep.
We have come today to seek a patron under whose tutelage our pack would be able to best serve Gaia. Our debate ended up choosing the spirit of Lion, the king of the savannah. We came here to seek you.
He nods and takes one of the bones from the piece of meat in his mouth and crunch. And why have you chosen us? The lion is not what it used to be. We used to be one of the mightiest and respected spirits, and now we have no tribe to call our own. Why have you chosen us?
Okay, so OC, I'm slightly confused. Because you make it sound that he's Lion from the White Howler, whereas...
Lion is lion is lion.
All the lions. All the lions, Damien.
Oh, no, okay, because I was confused by tribe, but by the mention of tribe. Whereas it's a bastard. Okay.
Lion is lion is lion. You know, Rat and Bone Nora and the Ratkin worship the same spirit of Rat.
And he goes, we wanted to bring something that the Sept lacks. The Sept of the Green have very potent people that are able to tinker and search for new ways, but it lacks a powerful spine, powerful muscle to defend it. It lacks. As he makes a pause, as he thinks, but he just decides to roll with it. It lacks the nobility and tradition that comes with Garu, whose family leads back to the old days, and who needs to be ready to take the responsibility of their lineage to help their brothers and sisters in Gaia.
Lion is an old totem. Why should we accept a pack such as yours? What do you offer us? We are proud and powerful.
To the others, because they also
Okay, sorry.
they also have words they can use.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't know. I
Maybe-
just hear a raccoon back there. I don't know.
I completely forgot the question. What was the question?
It was basically
What are we
why
putting on
why
the
should
table?
why should we why should Lion join us basically? Why, we're proud. Why should we patronize you?
Well, because we are the same. We are also proud. All three of us come from long lineages of nobility, one way or another. Some of us by our tribe, others by our blood.
He purrs and considers. Blood is important. You know, the lion used to be king of the jungle. We were mighty, and is not so anymore. If you wish our patronage, then I wish to see the pride of lion restored.
My dear lion, it was never gone.
Well, yes, obviously.
Okay. Does he have a fucking monocle and is he drinking tea now? That feels really
This is the Scar variant.
Well,
We
yes,
did not have
obviously.
a good pleasure of meeting Moosemaster today.
However, not everybody knows this. The humans now hunt us for sport. They're not scared of us. They keep us penned up. And although for an old lion in a place like this, he looks around, it is comfortable. Others of my kind have it much worse. If you wish the patronage of the Totem of Lion, then I would have you restore the honor and dignity of some of my children, and remind the humans who is the king.
It is true. You have not been respected as you should have been, and this must be corrected, both within the nation and within human society.
Well, if you wish to prove your words with actions, out to the east, on the island that is long, there is an estate. A wealthy man, taken by the worm. He goes on trips to the old country to hunt us, bring us back as trophies, mount us on his wall. He breeds us for sport and entertainment. I would like you to go to this man's estate. And I would like the hunter to become the hunted. Free my children that he keeps there, and allow them to take their revenge upon him.
Jacob briefly looks to Robin and Garm, see if they have any objections.
So you can't really see it on the picture, but Garm is fully smiling tiffs out.
He
I think
judges.
that's all the answers you need.
He judges your reactions, and he says, "The Ashcroft estate. Go there. He has minions that work for him. Feel free to deal with them as you see fit. But I want my children to kill Mr. Ashcroft. He has taken many of our lives."
Let's do this.
Yes.
I believe we're all agreed. Let's restore the order of things.
If you do this, then I will see fit to patronize your pack.
Then
But
consider the deed already done.
Go now. I am tired. And he gives a liony yawn, and even though he looks old and ragged, as his mouth opens, you see the 6-inch predatory fangs. And then he just kind of nuzzles his head in his paws and closes his eyes.
As he dreams of a time where all the girls used to hunt for him.
Damn straight.
Are you sure that's the lion or the ST?
Well, obviously.
Oh. Well,
Let's get
Garm
out
will
of us after this. Yeah, so, yeah, come on.
and look at Jacob. Well, do you have anything on this Ashcroft, whatever? The guy who's obviously going to die.
If you do some very, very easy research, you will find that there is a CEO of some large company who has an estate out on Long Island. A large estate, and he is well known. He's often protested and despised by the public for. He goes to Africa and poses pictures of hunting lions, something that, yeah, and he's not well liked for it. He hunts all sorts of things actually, but he takes particular pride in the lions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can definitely kill this guy. In fact, fuck you. His name's Michael. He's conveniently also a Tory MP, so just happens to also an American reason.
We're bad people.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, no. Jacob, yeah, no, Jacob, I mean, yeah, well, Jacob, Garm, and Robin will presumably head over to his estate. I mean, Jacob is a vehicle.
Perhaps best to go at night, though.
Mm.
That's true.
Yeah, it's entirely up to you. Would you like to make any preparations beforehand? The estate is large and in a kind of very basically like kind of rural. So it's yeah, you feel like this. You could have a large element of privacy.
Yeah, we were just gonna have a Jacob would like to have kind of a look over the estate before he actually kind of infiltrates it. So maybe just kind of drive around it, kind of just see what security's like, really.
Sure.
By the way, can we get through like Google Maps? Can we get like an idea of like what the estate looks like?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, fucking hell.
So basically, it's an estate that borders the borders the sea. But there's it's very large, acres and acres, and there's a large house in it that you can see with several kind of other buildings behind it, and yeah, the house is quite near a road. I mean, it's got kind of a large, kind of like paddock in front of it. With gates, and yeah, there's a fence around the estate, but it's not insurmountable. And if you just casually drive past it in the day, you will see that at the front there's a Jeep and it has there's a jeep, a kind of a black pickup jeep sitting just within the gates that says FFS security.
For fuck's sake.
Thought we chased them out. Okay. That'll be something Jacob notes for later.
It's definitely
Excellent.
outside of New York proper. It's kind of, yeah, on the far end of Long Island.
Ooh, yeah.
It's a good few hours drive. Not too far away.
We've got FFS, sorry. FFS security. Cameras? I assume there are cameras.
There are cameras, but you can see like one at the front gate, but probably not much else.
Okay.
Can you locate where they keep the lions?
You can't. However, on Google Maps, there's a large manor, and then you can see out the back that there are several buildings with kind of like open, fenced-in areas that you
Good
could
enough.
assume have some kind of, yeah. And there's also a large wooded area that's probably around, like half a square mile. That's also kind of like fenced in within the estate.
So, do we want to go and locate this guy first and then toss him into the cage? Or do we want to free the lion first and then lead them to the guy?
Hmm.
I say let the lions hunt. It'd be a bit insulting to just hand them the victory.
I mean, I think also it's best if we have a hand on him first. You know, considering that he is corrupted by the worm, might as well be good to tenderize the meat first.
Well, first things first, I think we should first take out all the guards. We can just tie him up until the lions are ready to do their job and then set them free in the house. Make sure all doors are closed so that this guy can't escape. And then let the lions do their job.
Hmm.
Definitely want to take out the guards.
Yeah.
They're full force. So
Might be
they need
handy
to
to
go
have some
away.
lion's breaths on hand.
Be helpful. Nightshades would also be helpful if we have the time.
Yeah, we can get those.
Can you make them then, Garp?
I mean, I can see about it. Uh, unload you goddamn book. Talon. Oh, not the speed, not the speed. God damn it, I need to go to page.
The alpha and beta grow impatient.
It's okay, the beta kills you. Because I would like to remind you, sir, there was never decided on the beta.
Decided this is very
Oh.
true.
I mean, it's true. I'll never hear her at this rate.
I'll fuck you too. Now, what would be fun
Fighting. Okay.
if we could shoot this guy with a tranquilizer dart before we set the lions to hunt him?
God damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the Ritz ritual, and you'll take me how much that makes. Because god damn it, I don't want to have to recheck all the fucking rules of Talon's
Mm-hmm.
between here and the book difference. Which ritual? Okay. That's 7. One, two, three. Have 3 successes. So how would you say that what SD have you been talking with regarding the rules of Talons with Moof?
I haven't been talking to the other STs a bit, but you got 3 successes.
Yes.
I am happy for you to have 3 Talons.
Okay. And that's all we're going for.
Mm-hmm.
Going for 3 shades. 3 shades Talons. Nightshades.
Oh, Nightshades. Cool.
Yeah, 9 nightshades.
How many guys' breath are you taking?
I still have one.
Yeah, we still have mostly 1, and I have Gaia's touch, so I think we'll be good on this end of the spectrum.
Okay.
Well,
Sure. So, when do you want to go? Day, night?
Night. I'm just
Say
gonna
night.
quickly roll for my Luna's armor. Three successes.
oh, I forgot. Well, if we have a Nightshade Talon, then I'm not gonna activate my Shadow Play. And I know it's not called Shadow Play, but you get what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else like to be done before you go?
Give me a moment to check my willpower. Okay, I'll spend 2 willpower for mind speech.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
So
Yep.
we basically have a backlink, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
You're
So,
much louder in my head.
Oh, fuck you.
if you approach during the night, would you like to come from the front, or like I said, the estate is huge. You could very easily approach it from like kind of the side, one of the sides, and jump over a fence or something.
I think we'll approach it from the side,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll say Jacob for this part. Once he gets into this park, will begin shifting into Lupus because he can get around faster in that form.
So before that, as you approach the fence from the side, it's night, and the forests surrounding this place are basically the same as kind of going into it. There's just a kind of a large, maybe like around like a 7-foot fence around the place. It does have barbed wire on top. And as you approach, you see that around every 100 meters or so, there appears to be a kind of a device that's either a camera or a motion sensor.
I mean, the good thing is to bring, masks. Because I mean, obviously that guy is gonna have cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Then we still have the Nightshades. I take it we're gonna activate them before we leave the fence.
Yeah, before we pass the fence and all we'll need to activate them and still have the masks just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to jump the fence?
Can we check with, like, I don't know, binoculars or something, whether they are cameras or motion detectors? Because if they're motion detectors, I don't know how they work in combination with the nightshade.
Sure. Yeah, basically they look like motion detectors, kind of mounted on the fence at the top, facing outwards.
So Robin would look at Carm and be like, do you think that they would notice us despite us using those talents you got?
It's a motion detector, right? It would sense the movement.
Yes, it might.
Well, there's always the option of going on the Umbral side. There will still be probably a hunter spider or some others, but
Isn't it terribly difficult here? Since this guy has like a lot of worm stuff going on about him.
Yeah, it's more Weaver stuff normally, but yeah. I mean, we wouldn't come out of the shadows.
They might
Also-
actually think it's a false alarm or just a wild animal passing by.
Pretty much.
also as much as I love debates, we're not glasswalkers.
Nope.
We're not going to be able to disable them. Or yes, we can, but we're going to destroy them. So I think the safest route is to try to be as discreet as we can and as fast as we can.
I think you're
Hello.
right, yeah.
What are we standing around here talking for then?
Let's activate them.
Yep.
Yep, so roll Gnosis.
I think you can just spend it for talents, right?
Can just
Yeah, you can spend. You can spend. It is also a possibility.
But I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I rolled it.
And has
I'll-
successfully activated it.
I will just make the spend.
I'm gonna make the spend.
I think I'm gonna roll for persuasion as well. I need to look up the book again because
It's
Uh,
manipulation, empathy.
manipulation, empathy. Okay. Thank you.
Let me just double check the diff for you, but I think it's
it's
7.
7.
Yep.
I just realized that. Oh wait, there's my sheet. Manipulation. Manipulation, empathy, right? Okay. Wow. It's a sucky roll. Fuck it.
You did dodge.
Yeah, you
I
fail.
didn't botch, I just failed. Also, I believe I have to spend a Gnosis to activate Whisper Catching.
Yeah, it's Christmas subterfuge as well.
So I'm gonna activate Whisper Catching. Spending a Gnosis for it. If I'm correct that that is the right thing to spend, I will look it up. If it's not, I'll rectify it later on.
Okay, as you look it up. So, as you approach the fence, you just guys just going to jump over.
Pretty much.
There is barbed wire along the top.
Oh boy.
You know, that's this moment where you realize, yes, city running is kind of a sweet thing, and realize, shit,
The,
don't
fe-
have that.
The fence itself, if it's any help at all, is, however, literally just like a chain link fence.
For whisper catching, by the way, it was willpower, not gnosis, so I'm spending another point of willpower on it.
What's your current willpower?
That's gonna be a bit shitty now. It was 6, so it's now 3.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Could be worse, yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, we
if you
could-
guys
if
want to
it's-
jump over. Basically, if you jump over the top, I'm going to have you take a Dex Athletics Diff 8, or you're going to suffer a lethal level of damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll just jump on over, I think.
Let's give it a try. Dex
Roll away.
athletics.
You doing it in Homid?
I'm doing it in lupus.
You can't climb in Lupus.
Oh,
You don't have funds.
okay, yeah, I'll just make the.
I suck today.
Yep, you fail, Saskia. Take a
I
point
failed.
of lethal. Take a point of lethal as well.
What's the diff? What's the diff? 8. Okay.
I do have Luna's armor, so I'll roll for that.
Hey. Dex or
Dex Athletics Diff 8.
okay, Dex athletic.
Failing means we didn't get over and we take a lethal, or
No,
what?
you can get over, but you just get
Okay.
slashed up by the barbed wire a bit.
Oh, that's fine.
That is roll a F1. I am the sports one.
Yeah. Jacob gets slashed up. He has Luna's armor, so and I get
Okay.
999 on the soak.
Nice.
Cool. Yep. So
I'm the only one who's fucked. That's fair.
Call the
Take it.
police.
take a dot of lethal. You.
Pip soaked the lethal.
Pardon?
He soaked it.
Yeah, Chris did.
So I'm the only one who's fucked.
So yeah, you're basically in a kind of dark wooded area. The moon is out, but the canopy of the trees means that it is filtering through the canopy. And yeah, you can see kind of off in the distance, you can see the lights of what you presume to be the house, which would also fit into your general understanding of the layout of the compound. Where would you like to go?
If we would wait for a bit here, Robin would tell the others, or will say to the others, if we wait for a bit here, if they send someone to investigate, might be able to take someone out already.
Yeah, we can try.
Keep in mind they'll have radios up. They'll probably be radioing in with the guy fairly regularly.
But we
So when
to
they
take
start
out the
responding, that's gonna.
What's your call?
I say we just slip past them for the moment and make our way to the mansion. Take out anyone along the way, though.
Okay.
Okay. As you do that, you begin going through the woods. Are you all still in Homid?
Jacob would be shifting down to Lupus. I don't know if I can take 5 on that, or if you want me to make the roll.
No, I'm happy for you to take a moment.
Okay.
I'll stay in Hamid for now. But I have my whisper catching on, so I should be able to catch like conversations
As long as they're close.
within 200 feet.
I'll stay in Hamid for now.
So, as you begin advancing towards the house, you hear an engine and you see the lights kind of like going through the forest, casting the shadows through the trees. And a jeep is basically heading along a kind of small path towards the area where you set the alarms off. Would you like to try avoid it, or would you like to try something else?
I think we'll avoid it for the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make me dex stealth rolls then, please.
We technically shouldn't need to.
Oh, of course, you have your night tail. Yeah, so you easily, effortlessly blend in to the surrounding woods as the jeep passes you by. It's not even like it's not particularly close either. And yeah, begin making your way to the house. The house is a large, like, manor house, kind of a colonial estate house. But out the back, you can see there are two large sheds, basically. Almost look like kind of stables. And the whole area around the houses is floodlit. And you can see that there are, towards the door at the back, there are a couple of guards who are smoking. They appear to have walkie-talkies and pistols at their side, but no like rifles or anything like that.
Mm. Well,
The area is floodlit, but that shouldn't matter to us if we're a nightshade. So yeah, Jacob will say, if we approach the guides, if we approach the guards with our nightshade's still active, they shouldn't see us. The floodlights won't matter.
or we could always try to not go through the front door.
I'm gonna go through a window then.
So nightshades don't make you invisible. They simply
Yup.
make you. I don't mind it for the role in the forest because it was a kind of fairly stealthy thing anyway. But yeah, you can't just walk through your floodlit area.
Okay.
Like you'll be a big blob of sombre shadow.
So why do we sneak attack them or we try and find another entrance?
Let's check the other entrances first.
Alright.
So if you want to try and head around the front, you will have to cross the path that presumably the jeep kind of took, going to inspect the motion sensors, or to go the other way, kind of around the back. You see that there's a large fence that essentially like stretches out as essentially as far as you can see out into the blackness. That we presume is the kind of paddock that's linked to one of the stables.
Hmm. I mean, leader?
Yeah, Jacob.
Cross the path.
Us.
You want to go over the path? So going to around the front?
Yeah, because we said we were going to look at the we said we were going to look for other entrances first. So
Sure. If you want to cross the path, you would be in plain view of the guards, even though it's a little bit of a distance away. So please make me a stealth roll.
okay.
I believe you get +2 dice for night shift.
Yeah, +2 dice.
Dex stealth.
Because my deck stealth is so impressive.
Although I wonder here.
-1 diff because of right now.
Yeah, there's the Great White Mouth's bonus.
I get 5 successes. Three plus 2, plus another 2 from Lupus, plus another 2 from Nightshades.
Good enough.
Okay. The guards only have 1 success. So, in a moment of them smoking, 3 shadowy figures slip across the path and into the woods around the side of the house. There's basically a kind of path large enough for a couple of cars kind of around the side of the house, but you can advance through the forest fairly undetected. Yeah, and once you get around to essentially kind of so you can see the front from the forest, you see that there are two more guards at the front, and there is another jeep essentially parked out front, and there is another jeep down by the entrance, which is kind of along maybe 100 meters, kind of down a kind of driveway towards the road.
So,
Want to head on in, guys?
Sure.
let's continue that way.
All right then. Breach and clear, people. Let's hit those two guards. Find this guy as fast as possible. Then I would say throw him to the walls, but that's not what we're doing.
Okay. So you're basically gonna kind of like rush the guards.
Yeah, I think Pardon?
Can't we make a sneak attack?
Yeah, I mean it's a fair distance, but we can definitely roll it.
Yeah.
Might not be interesting. So yeah, if you guys can roll your dex stealth, I'm going to say it's difficulty 8 for you because there's basically a long open area to cover, so that will be diff 7 with Great White Mouse's bonus, and they're still going to be diff 6. And are you staying in your forms?
No, we're gonna go spend a rage and go to his bow.
Okay.
So I can't really rush them in armored, so that might be a bit weird.
Yeah.
Don't have any weapons.
I don't know what you mean. I have my axe.
Yeah, you do, but I don't.
Yeah.
While you guys are shifting, actually, Saskia, you hear one of the guards. His radio kind of clicks, and you hear with your whisper catching. False alarm. Must have been a deer or something.
Okay, she'll pass this on through the mind speech.
Yeah, what a pity. Oh well, come back. We got coffee.
The guy, if they're coming back now.
Yeah, let's do it quick.
Yeah, because they will find out, or we have to
Let's
wait
go.
until they're back.
Yeah.
Okay, make your rolls.
Ooh.
So let's see.
I got 3 successes.
I only got one. That's unfortunate.
Okay, and you say the diff is 7 for this one? For the stealth?
Yep.
Okay.
Also, rage shift into Krinos.
Yup. Oh yeah, no, it's just rush.
Oh, by the way, just something I forgot to ask. But with the estate, are there any kind of lights on, like you can see through the windows?
The downstairs doesn't appear to be, and maybe there's a few upstairs that you can see.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sneak boy.
No,
Well, they see two of us.
none of you are sneak boy. So as you charge out of
I am
the
sneak boy.
as you charge out of the thing, how many have you got, Sass?
I got 3 successes,
Okay.
which means it's a tie, and technically they would be the defenders. But I have the seizing the edge gift, which will always make me win.
Ha!
Gift of a tie.
Okay. Well, they won't be shooting at you then. So, yeah, basically, as you burst from cover and charge towards them, one of the guys takes a drag from his cigarette and flicks it out, and then just like looks at you, and just for a moment just freezes, literally just for about half a second, and then just begins shouting to his buddy. And we are going to roll initiative. And I'm going to say you have essentially one action to get to them as you're rolling speedy forms.
Where's the wolf with the high patch?
I'm just going to roll for them both together. Yeah.
The
I'm really
angriest
sad
of
we don't
lumberjacks.
I'm really sad we don't have any kind of way to, distort their sound. But oh well.
Yeah, be for 1 sec. I'm not going first, I don't think. Anyway,
Oh wait,
I'll be
rolling.
back in a minute.
Yeah.
They're on 14.
I need to actually check my ISPO stats. Give me a moment. Sorry. ISPO stats. Oh, that's not too bad. Unless you're real shitty.
Okay.
Looks like they're going first.
Yep. They are going to go first, and both of them are going to pull their pistols and shoot. One is going to shoot at Garm, and one is going to shoot at Jacob. So, number one
I resent that.
is at Garm. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
You're just a monster.
And they do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lethal. And you can soak it, it's not still there.
Lol. Let's see. Hey, I soak free.
You
That's
soak
free
free.
free fucking lethal.
You take 3 lethal. A bullet slams into you. And fought against our friendly Jacob. 1, 2, 3.
So crispy or beat.
Takes none.
That's good.
Goddamn Silverfang privilege.
The bullet hits him right in the square in the head and does no damage as he's a silver fang. So, yeah, it's your guys' go. I believe it is Chris.
I made a list. Actually, Garm and Jacob tied, and since Crispy are beat, I was like, let's put Garm first.
Yep, that makes sense. Okay, Garm. Spending rage, doing actions, etc., etc.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna spend a willpower point to activate resist pain.
Sure.
And I'm going to do some biting. You know, some lovely, lovely biting.
So you'll have at least an action of running before you're going to get to them.
So it's basically how much rage you spend.
Yeah. I can only spend 1 dot because I'm a Fierge.
And resist pain is reflexive, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. You run towards them. Rage. Chris is momentarily caught off guard. And what is Robin doing?
Well, running as well, but then stealthily. Because they still haven't seen me.
You spending rage?
Yes. I'll spend 2 rage, because fuck it, why not?
Okay. And Chris, what about you?
I'll spend a single rage.
Okay. You charge towards them all. And rage actions. Gone.
Yes. I do intend to bite.
Go for it.
Yes. Do they wear anything, or are they just black suits with just suits?
They're wearing kind of like a windbreaker jacket, radio, pistol. Can't tell if they have any like body armor, although they could potentially have a flak jacket on underneath their windbreaker.
Okay. I'm going to aim for that throat.
The throat, that's +3
Yeah.
difficulty.
No, it's +2.
I thought throat was +3.
No, it's 2.
Okay.
At least I've always rolled it with +2.
I thought head was +3, throat. I mean, head was +2, throat was +3.
Eye is
I mean, I can aim for the head. It's still more damage.
Sure, go for it.
Touch her. There. Herp, derp. I always seem to have to type that goddamn code every time and again. Fighting attack is -1 with Great White Mouse, correct?
Yes, so your cumulative difficulty will be 6 if you're going for a +2 difficulty.
Okay. Okay. 4 successes.
4 successes, so add 5 to your strength and claw. So it should be 7 plus your strength, basically.
Yeah. Okay. 6 successes, motherfucker.
Okay, you bite his head off.
nice.
As I take the spirits of Fenrir within me. I avenge this goddamn free damage on myself.
Yep.
Out there.
And Jacob.
I shall hit the other guy.
Bite his head
Go
off
for a
twice.
standard. Yes, pardon. I shall just go for a standard attack using my claws. Three successes.
Mm-hmm.
7 plus 2 plus 2. I do 7 aggravated damage.
7.
Jesus.
You slash across his body with your... Oh, actually, no. You kill him. Describe how you would like to kill him, if you are.
Oh yeah, Jacob literally charges him down, and his claw just melts through his torso. It's kind of like someone with Potence 5 just brushing by you and kind of just moving through your bones rather than them actually any real pushback. He just goes through him.
The door is flanked on either side by large kind of like marble columns, lovely pearly white, now splattered with gore and blood.
Yeah, we can't really hide this.
What would you like to do?
Well, I'm still in sneaky mode, so I'm gonna stay in sneaky mode.
Well, there's no such thing as sneaky mode. You just haven't been seen by them.
Which means my talon is still active.
You're still shadowy, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Then you are, yes.
Yes.
So what would you like to do?
So guys, the guards who are coming back, they're gonna see this. You can't really hide this. Come on, people, someone.
Oh god damn it! I fucking muted. I as I was asking the RST, isn't there any kind of fucking bush?
There are bushes, yeah, at the front of the house, kind of decorative bushes.
Yeah, I'm going to make some gardening. I'm gonna drag one of the bodies. 'Cause I'm thinking, yeah, I mean, they'll see blood, but just having to find the bodies.
Okay, sure. Roll me. No, it's fine. Yep, you can just hide the bodies.
Yup. I mean, indeed, because my main concern is more, I don't want them in plain sight.
Sure. What are the rest of you doing? Helping?
Sure.
Yeah, Jacob will put one of the bodies in the bush, one of the bushes.
It is now a
And,
death bush.
Garm, you will heal a lethal damage at this time. And yeah, as you are doing this, you hear the sound of a car approaching. You see the headlights kind of swerve around the side of the building.
Do you want me to go and greet them? They still can't see me.
Define greeting.
Murder, murder.
Pretty sure there's more than one people in this car.
Yeah.
oh, knock over the vehicle then.
Knock over a vehicle. Are you saying
Sure, Garu. Come on.
I'm in Espo? I can take out the driver though. That might give them some trouble.
As you're having
Let's-
this conversation,
I'm gonna go for the driver.
as you're having this conversation, the jeep pulls around the front of the building.
Oh, the front. We're not at the front, right?
You are at the front,
Oh, we are at the
What
front.
the
So,
outside the front door.
I mean,
it hasn't stopped yet, right?
It will pull around the side of the building. And what would you like to do?
Well, what I wanted to do was to, while the jeep was still running, take out the driver and hopefully have the jeep smack against a tree or something.
So it's driving on an estate. It's not really going that fast, and
Fair enough.
you can, yeah, it's driving maybe like 10 miles an hour, and yeah, while you guys were chatting, it made its way around, and it's right in front of you, basically.
I'm still gonna make a sneak attack. Fuck it.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Do you want me to use my previous successes or
Nope,
do you want me
I
to
would like to
reroll?
roll again.
Okay. That's shitty. Yeah, I can't. Oh wait, the 5 still counts, right?
It does for you, yeah. So you're on
So
3,
successes.
3, so you win.
Flying again. I love this gift.
Okay, the jeep pulls out basically in front of you, and the brakes screech to a halt. But before they can do anything, you have a sneak attack, Saskia.
Yep, I'm gonna go for the driver.
Just gonna smash through the front window.
Sure, why the fuck not?
Awesome. Go for it. I'm gonna give him some levels of armor to represent like the windshield, but yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
And I guess we're rolling for initiative.
I guess.
No, not yet. You go. You get to go first, then we'll roll for
Yeah.
initiative.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for light attack. Cheers. Give me a moment, Yeah, okay. So let's hope that I don't fail, because that would look ridiculous. Oh, I don't fail.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
5. Okay, and then his both teeth are +2.
Yep.
Since I have to go through a window, I didn't like point out anything, so it's just gonna be a regular bite.
Mm-hmm.
So it's strength +2 for the bite plus 1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
5. Okay. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lethal.
6 ag.
Sorry, yeah.
The windshield is comprising 3 levels of armor, which he will soak 2. But Saskia, you, as the car screeches to a halt, a shadowy ball leaps at it and smashes through the front window, teeth first, onto this, onto the driver. And there's a scream as you plunge your teeth into his torso. And we're going to roll for initiative. So I'm going to roll once for all of them, but one of them is going to be at -2 initiative because of his wound penalties.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So we got
I'll never get.
Jesus.
Yeah.
16 and
Cereal.
14.
I suck.
Right, Saskia, you're up first. You've got your teeth in this guy
Wait, why am I first?
because you've got an 18. Oh no, sorry, Damien.
That's
Sorry,
Damien.
I'm seeing the little blonde girl, and I'm thinking it's you, Saskia.
No.
But okay, yeah, Damien, you're first.
Garmish just going to run to the car because I guess it's closer to Saskia than it was to me and Chris. So
The car basically pulled up like
okay.
you can do essentially a charge attack on the car.
Okay, time to roar.
What were the guards on, by the way, Robbie?
One's on 16, and the one you bit is on 14 because of his wound penalties. I'm just keeping them together, but applying modifier.
Okay. So the guy is the guy that's on one of the passenger seat is, I guess, protected by the windshield.
Not anymore since Saskia smashed through it.
Okay. Standard diff, or is there any race difficulty?
It's no standard difficulty. Kind of because I feel, although it might be a little harder for you, like some dude strapped in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it's kind of harder for him to get out of the way and shit. So I'm just gonna say it's like standard diff.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go for the head again. So
Cool. So diff 6.
5 successes to hit, so it's gonna be the same as before, but at +1. And the Theurge, aka Murder Machine.
Okay, so you follow Saskia in, follow Robin in, and literally there's 2 little wolf bums sticking out of the front windshield. And inside there are screams and blood is splattering the windows. And you just go in and you again just like a fucking homing missile bite this guy's face off.
Unfortunately, they don't explode, so there's just 2 wolf asses.
So, Saskia, your guard is going to so he's going to try his best to he's basically going to pull out like a combat knife, and he's going to do his best to kind of like frantically stab at you. So he does
Stab.
Wow.
Shit.
5 successes.
Oh. No.
Wow. Okay. This is gonna be fun.
No.
8 damage dice.
Oh,
Wow.
boy. Well,
6
let me-
lethal. Roll to soak. This guy sticks you right in the neck.
I got 4. I'm
You still
good.
most of it, but yeah, he does get you in the neck with the knife. Take a rage.
Fine. Rawr.
And yeah, wow. And it is your
Oh yeah.
attack on this guy.
Fucking bite this guy's head off.
You going for a headshot or just to maul him? He's on like 5 lethal already. And 5 ag
No,
already.
I'm just gonna mold him, but yeah.
You literally got some of his intestines in your throat already, I imagine.
Let's make that some more. 2 successes.
No. Have 4
Oh, wait,
successes.
the 4s also count. Yeah.
So yeah, 3 plus teeth plus strength.
Rar.
Okay, you do far more damage than he can soak, so you basically got a good hold of him with the first bite, and the second one, you just do that wolf thing where you just rag your head around and you just ragdoll this guy. And yeah, blood, viscera, guts go everywhere. However, as this happens,
Our butt stays clean, but
yeah,
the rest really isn't.
the 2 wolf butts, the tails are just wiggling.
I
Yeah.
love this idea.
Jacob honors Lion by, letting the young ones do the dirty work.
he
But yeah. So
just yawns.
that was a thing. However, as there has been gunshots and the sound of crashing and screaming, there is now you can hear a kind of alarm from within the building. And Saskia, you can hear the sound of people being like, "Holy shit, what the fuck's happening?" And you will actually hear a voice that has some level of command to it say, "Out the back to the boat."
Cool. Okay. So Robin will pass this on, says, "There's the boat. Let's go. Let's sink it."
Yeah.
So you would know that a boat would be at least half a mile away.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We're on all 4s. We're faster than they are.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to go around the house, through the house? What?
Remember,
Gar
there's 2 guards at the back of the house.
Garm would personally advise, going for the garage, as they will need to take cars to leave.
They're going to leave by boat. There's like a river.
Oh, I mean, by the
No.
but to go to that location, they'll still need to take a car.
So there's no river or stream or anything. You would presume from your layout that they're going to drive to essentially like the edge of the island, and yeah.
Time to be car destroyers.
Yes.
Cool. So going through the house or around the side.
I mean, we might as well go through the house.
Go through the house.
Okay.
Okay.
I presume you will knock the door down.
Oh yeah.
Do the thing, Mr. Mr. Luna's armor. We believe in you. Push in front.
Sad thing, we don't have a Ragabash with us.
So in Kronos form, you can easily just shoulder barge or kick down the front door, and as it flies off its hinges, you see inside, and it's kind of like a large hall with 2 stairways up, and you can see kind of like activity towards the back of the house. Except in the hall, standing right in front of you, is a man in a tuxedo, an elderly man, balding, who looks essentially like a butler, who, as you pop through the door in Krynos, screams and just runs away from you. You can notice the effects of the delirium.
This is why we have Jacob.
So, do you have the guy's head in mind? Because we wouldn't want to kill him by accident.
Pardon?
No, he's asking the the obvious cop, or did we add the picture of a guy that we're looking for?
I don't think you ever looked for a picture of him.
I mean, we googled him, didn't we? I presume Jacob did actually Google him.
I thought you
That's
looked
how
at
we found the building.
stage.
Yeah.
I mean, genuinely, this is why I asked. I asked Jacob a question of what you guys have on this person. I assumed we had access to images of this guy.
I was under the same presumption, else I would have Googled him.
I asked several times, and you looked at the building, but as easy as it would have
Because
been.
I thought Jacob said that he had like looked up in like police files or something.
Oh, I hadn't looked up the police files. No, I wouldn't have done that. Like that's. I don't.
Then
presume
that's my
police files
bad.
really
I
went on police
misunderstood.
files.
It's okay. This means we need to find the most filthy rich guy. Anyway,
I
so
mean,
we're gonna run.
I have his voice in my mind, so I'm pretty sure I can recognize his voice.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, that's
is
cool.
Still stuff.
you running through the house?
Yes.
Following his voice, I'm pretty sure that, he won't stop like talking.
Yeah, probably blaming Karen because she wants to take all the jewels. God damn it, Karen!
Okay, as you run through the house, you essentially there's no one opposing. You can see the dinner table has been set and the back door is open. As you run out the back, you see the two guards at the back and a kind of an older man. In fact, this is the man you see, and I blame Chris for it.
Oh yeah, he definitely looks like a Tory.
Basically saying they see you, and he says, "Drive! Release the hounds!"
What did he say? Come again?
Release the hounds.
Oh no, I preferred if you did it in that voice.
Oh, you want me to say it in the voice again? Release the hounds!
Yeah, I love that. That sounded amazing.
And yeah, they will basically begin speeding off. But first, one of the paddocks, the one not attached to the the kind of, sorry, the paddock, one of the kind of stably places, a door opens, and you hear a growl, and two creatures exit, their eyes glowing red, looking, almost like a perverse bastardization of the Garu. None of the noble features of a Garu, but instead the snouts of dogs, none of the kind of the wolfish fur. Basically, they look like Garu dogs, but they have patchy fur, drool hangs from their fanged mouths, and there is an insanity and a rage in their eyes. And they essentially they are in some kind of equivalent of Krynos.
Okay, and Garm is still in his file, right? Like I am.
Mm.
So, through the mind speech thing, mind link, Robin will suggest that Garm goes after like the guy and the guards because he's been most efficient with guards, and Jacob and Robin can both keep one of those dogs occupied until Garm has like neutralized the guards and neutralized the guy, and yeah.
We're in the middle of combat, so Jacob will just say, "Keep those two hounds occupied. I'm going to disable that vehicle."
Fair enough.
Bye. How much lethal have you killed, Robin?
I already took one at the fence.
So you've been in breed forms now, so that would have healed. And I think Garm, I'm going to say you've healed another one.
Yup.
Because, yeah, you've not been.
If the fence thing has healed by now, then I'm only on 2.
Why are you only on 2? I don't think you took any.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, yeah, you did. Sorry. Yeah, so you will have healed another one as well. So you'll be on 1 as well.
Okay.
Okay, time to murder.
Okay, roll for initiative.
Right.
Roll for murder.
Can someone roll me 1d8? D10, sorry, plus 8.
Fuck! This is why I need Spirit of Fray. It's not because my initiative bonuses are bad, it's just because I keep rolling ones.
I have a 10 and a 12. And I'll roll for you, Saskia.
Thank you, dear. Trying to make tea again.
I just did D10. You have an 8.
If I rolled an 8, that means I'm on 16.
16. What you on, Jacob? I'm doing the thing.
I'm on 9. I will never have initiative score above 13. It's the hard, it's the Jacob rule.
What about you, Gunnar?
I'm at 13.
15. Okay. Alright, that came out wrong. Saskia's first. Okay, Saskia, what do you want to do? These creatures
Well,
ooze
I'm
of...
gonna bite one of these creatures. Do they have, like, a throat to bite?
Yep.
Okay, could you roll me 8 d10 for a bite to the throat?
Sure. So you're doing this at +3 diff, right? I mean +2 diff.
Plus 2 diff, yes. And I'll be spending 2 rage.
Cool. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 4 successes. So that'll be 3 plus pause. So 5, 7. So 7 plus your strength.
My strength is 5.
Okay. 12 damage dice. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do 5 ag.
Now, if they want to be kind enough to not soak, I would like to bite through his neck in one shot.
Yeah, he soaks one of it, unfortunately. So
That's still 4 to a throat.
that's still 4 to a throat. Yeah, you land on this perversion of the Garu and Gaian ideal, and
Going for the jugular.
jugulen.
Whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
English is not my native language.
And now we have a Garm. The truck is just essentially just about to pull off.
No, Jacob.
Oh, Jacob's
But-
going for it.
Did I
Jacob,
kill,
Jacob,
did I kill
what?
the guy, by the way?
No, you did 4. He soaked 1, so it wasn't 5 damage.
I thought I did 5 damage and he soaked 1, never mind.
Yeah, you did. So 4 isn't a decapitation. It's 5 for a decapitation.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 4. My bad. Thank you.
I aim for that throat,
Okay, one.
and I am, again, a monstrous bastard.
So don't forget your damage bonus from the...
No, I'm just trying to hit it, so it's the same, it's going to be the same roll as the previous one,
Mhm.
and just in case I would spend a rage, because, if he dies or something. But he can soak, the bastard.
Yeah,
So go out and soak, you goddamn bastard.
that's still not bad there. He soaks 2 of it, so it takes 3.
Nom 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 nom.
Cool, yeah. You did 4 and 3 damage on your initial hits. That's pretty tasty. So the one that you have bitten, Saskia, is going to attack you. He is taking -2 dice. Wow.
Of course he's gonna bite me. Bring it on.
I mean,
bitch.
we have one. We have one for each.
I actually didn't say they were going to bite. They're actually going to use their claws.
Fine as well.
That is only a single hit.
I can take your pussy.
So,
I, don't
yeah.
know, I find it weird. Whenever I get 1 or 2 successes on on attack rolls, you always do the max amount of damage on damage rolls.
Just working out his damage. So basically, just strength.
These strange rules of life here at the Living Lord of Darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ag.
Oops. Well, I only soaked 2 of them, so I take 3 ag.
Mm-hmm.
So you're at 4.
I'm at 4. Yeah.
Remember on your turns you can roll stamina survival to
I
heal off
know.
the
I know. I forgot that just now.
We just
That's
kind of been
fine.
doing it passively between fights.
Yeah.
We start doing it more actively. And Garm, the one against you, is going to do the same. He has not as much dice penalties, and hits with only 1.
You have a very weird way of saying it, of stating initiative in the side chat.
Yeah, it just came out completely wrong. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well.
Mm-hmm. I do not care in the slightest, you fucking mutt.
Yeah, soaked. And Alpha of the pack, the mighty Jacob, leaving his 2 underlings to fight the mockery breed abominations, is running after some humans, apparently. Yeah, what are you doing?
Honoring
love
the
you,
line by
Robbie.
allowing my underlings to do the dirty work.
It's okay, we'll stab him afterward.
Yes, we
He's
will.
basically just going to disable the vehicle. He's just going to overturn the vehicle before it can move off.
We're gonna pee on this guy after we're done.
Okay, yeah, roll me. Yeah, roll me strength. Just roll me flat strength, and I'm going to say you're going to need 3 successes just to flip the vehicle.
I swear.
I will spend a will.
Get away.
I'm going to let them get away. I'm going to spend a willpower.
I would rather not have you spend a willpower on this, as it's almost like a semi-combat maneuver.
Okay. I only get 2 successes.
So you slam into the vehicle, and it rocks, but the wheels spin and turn, and yeah, you do not rock it off its feet due to your wands. So,
I spend a will.
okay, yep, the vehicle is basically going to speed away. If you would like, I would you could spend a reflexive rage action to basically grab hold of the vehicle as it speeds away.
Yeah, that's basically what I want to do.
Go for it. Yeah, so roll me, yeah, strength athletics to grab hold of the vehicle. I'm going to say because you're in Krynos and you have big hooky claws, it's going to be diff 5.
Right. Eight successes.
Well, I will do my resisted roll, which is going to be the which drive of the driver. However, as I'm only rolling 7 dice. So yeah, 3 successes. So yeah, although he tries to kind of like speed away from you, you basically just hook your claw into the vehicle and literally are like just on the car. And yeah, we will go to rage actions, and it is yeah,
It's me.
go for it.
Yay. Yeah, let's.
I'm gonna say actually, the car essentially is like not speeding off because it has a ton of Garu now attached to it. So like it's moving a little bit, but mainly the wheels are just spinning.
Gonna try and hit this guy's throat again.
Mm-hmm.
I think I succeed.
Wow.
Was the difficulty 7 or 8?
We're at 6 because of your.
Oh, okay. Then I have 4 successes.
Yeah, nice.
Again.
Ugh,
One die.
Oh,
one.
that's
That's a
unfortunate.
sucky roll.
Yeah, he soaks it.
Oh well. It's a nice try.
Gone.
Damien, you're muted.
Sorry, as I was saying, time to murder throat. 8 successes.
Fucking
I
hell.
love you. I love you so much.
You've
Yeah.
done 3
You
on
know
him.
those moments where you're like, nah, I'll never play a physical character, and then you discover the thrill of beating the shit out of everything that lives?
Yep.
So you
Yep.
did 3 already. He soaks 4, leaving 4, which is 7 ag, which means he's dead. Roll
Yeah.
me. Yeah. Roll me. How do you kill this guy?
I grab it by the throat and just suplex that guy with my jaws tied around his throat and just break his neck in a sickening sound.
So as you break, these creatures are like growling deep, kind of guttural dog growls. However, as you break the neck, the last sound you hear is a as you
That's
snap,
right, bitch.
you snap his throat, and yeah, and we will have one attacking scare now at the same dice penalties. He has 1, 2,
Oh crap. I
3.
forgot to take my dice penalties into account. I will spend the willpower on it.
I mean, you can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So success. Uh, 1, 2, 3 ag.
Okay. Took it.
Soak it easily. So yeah, his claws are slashing into your flanks, but your Garu Constitution is nothing. And you spent a. Oh no, so that's your rage
Nice.
action done.
I spent 2 rage.
Yeah, so you have. Yeah, you have another attack.
Okay. I want to kill this guy now.
Mm-hmm. Roll well then.
I will do my best. Going for the same action. This throating is just so satisfying. That sounds so wrong.
One,
I get
2,
4
3,
successes.
4. Yep.
That's slightly better.
3. Wow.
Fucking hell. I hate this guy. I want to kill this guy. This is my guy. I'm gonna kill him.
He is going to spend his second rage action doing the same thing. He's going to claw your flank. Hits with 2 successes. Doing 1,
Wow.
2, 3, 4, 5. Wow.
Jesus
Holy shit.
Christ.
So I was on 4. If I don't soak at least 2. I don't
Oh my
soak
god.
anything.
Ah.
Roll
Oh,
me your
this is
rage.
a way to get rid of a character.
Roll me your rage heal.
Okay. So
It's your permanent rage, or your. I think your
Okay.
permanent's currently higher.
yeah, it is.
Currently on. Wait, let's know how much damage you're currently on. You're currently on 9. So you need to rage heal.
At
3.
least 2, 3. Oh boy, I'm not gonna make this,
I
guys.
need to rate heal 2.
No, because that would put her on 7, which is still dead.
Oh my god.
Okay. Nope.
Nope.
God damn it.
So
I'm sorry.
as he does this, he plunges his claws into your flank, managing to shatter ribs and bone, and goes straight into your rib cage.
I do actually have a question though.
Okay.
Normally, but that is like Mushi's style of running it. He usually gives like 1 or 2 rage extra because of the damage that you take.
How do you mean 1 or 2 rage extra?
Like when you get hit that hard and like you have to rage heal, he usually gives you like another rage.
Well, what would your current rage be?
Yeah, it's not enough. Never mind.
I don't
Okay.
think it's going to exceed 4. Is my only thing.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
because you've spent.
I've
So you've entered
spent,
combat, and you've spent.
I spent 2.
Yeah, so you spent 2, and you've got 1 from being wounded. Yeah, I don't think it's more than
I'm on
4 though.
7. I'm on 7. I'm not quite sure if that is actual death or if it's like on the brink of it. If you don't mind, I'm gonna look it up.
I mean, yeah, sure, you can, but and this is
At least I'm going down. That's
It-
one thing. I'm definitely going
Did you
down.
even
it's
feel lethal off?
seven ag is death though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
No,
yeah.
it's not. The character at incapacitated health level is just inches away from death.
Yeah,
It's immobilized and can take no actions whatsoever.
yeah, and we've had this conversation before. And if you read the part in aggravated damage, it explicitly says that when someone is on 7 aggravated damage, they are dead.
I don't think so, but it's your call.
I know this specifically because the exact same thing happened to my character before.
If I count the health levels, never mind. You know, we discuss this later, like not during the scene. I'm going down anyway.
So, and I would like the other 2 of you to roll frenzy, please.
Yep.
And you're going to gain a rage before this.
I got 2 dice to frenzy, so I can't. I literally can't.
Oh right. So cool. What was your because you don't have a permanent thing of 4? Because you would roll permanent if it's higher.
I think she did roll permanent, didn't she?
No. I mean you for your frenzy. Your permanent frenzy is 3.
My permanent, yeah, but
Permanent rage,
you can only frenzy at 4
Yeah.
successes.
Yep. I figured
So
that.
I literally can't.
That's cool. And yeah, we will jump to the top of the initiative, which is Garm. This nasty beastie has just killed your buddy.
Somebody's gonna die. Four successes. And I spend a rage.
Mm-hmm.
You can soak.
How much you do? 4.
Yes, I do 4.
He soaks 3 of it, so he takes another 1, putting him for 5. And he is going to turn around and hit you. Now he's on. He hits you 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 1, 4 ag.
I'm going to take 3.
Yikes. What are you on now?
I'm on 4, but I still have my my sweet feel no pain.
Nice. So, Jacob,
You're on. Oh yeah.
you are hanging onto this car.
Can I take out the driver?
I think you can take out the driver, yeah. I'll do the same thing as Sass. I'll essentially give him 3 armor for the protection the car offers.
That's 5 successes because I have a special team clause. So that's 7 plus 2 plus 7 plus 2 plus 4. Free ag. Kill it at once. Yep.
Your hand reflects off the body of the car as you try to slash down at him.
Yeah.
And it is gone.
Murder. 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 Right. Soak, please.
Nice. He soaked 1. You kill him. Tell me how.
I'm going to as I was grabbing for his throat, I just tore it open. Just tore it open as I watch it gargles pitifully.
Yep, and again there is another pitiful dog-like whine as you kill it.
When I guess it's the end of my rage turn.
Yep, sure. The car is still trying to drive off, and in fact, the gentleman is going to shoot. Oh no, sorry, we're in rage actions. No, so yeah, top of the initiative. What do you want to do?
You just want to be upbeat. He just went AFK for a little bit, I think.
Oh, okay.
My action is the same as it was before, though, so we can just skip that once we get to my turn.
Sure, go for it. So, do you want to do your turn?
Yeah, I'll just do my turn, I guess. And we'll just have it take place after Garms. Nope, I fail. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yep. You fail to take it out.
Yeah, I'll spend a rage, but other than that,
Okay. The driver is going to attempt to pull away. I'm going to roll again his wits drive versus your. I would like you to roll your strength athletics. He has 1 success.
I'm free.
Yep. You can still hold the car. So your rage action, Damien?
Damien?
I'm back. I'm back. Yes.
It's your rage action.
No, I mean, I thought I was in rage action, so I'm not in rage action.
Pardon?
Sorry, I thought the previous action was rage action. So
Maybe I'm getting muddled up because I'm also trying to read Werewolf. I believe
you go
it's
before me. I think it was a standard action because he goes.
yeah.
Before me.
Okay, sorry then. Standard action. You have yeah.
Then I'm going to go to the car.
Go for it.
So what exactly is the state currently of the car handling?
Jacob is basically like I'm like kind of holding it there with his Garu strength, and the driver is trying desperately to get away.
Okay, then I guess somebody's gonna get munched. I'm gonna try to munch at the driver.
Go for it. Same rules, 3 armor.
Okay, so and I can't really aim for anything at this point because there's the windshield between me and the guy, right?
I think you could. I think you could go for the head if you wanted. Probably not
Okay.
like the legs, as they're literally just not there.
Yeah. Nope, it's just like boink, boink.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Just
This car's
boink.
getting fucked up though.
Yeah, the car is probably getting pretty badly smashed.
Yeah, there's just that tiny crack on the windshield that you see on every commercial that can grow into a bigger one. That's what happened.
And yeah. Top of the initiative. You guys didn't spend rage.
I did.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, 4 successes. 1. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I do 1 ag. Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, the car's body protects him. Top of the initiative.
Okay, then I'm going to try and hit the windshield again. One success, meh.
Yay, mate. This means you'll roll better
Yeah.
on your damage roll though.
Yeah.
Rolled really
I'm gonna try to do some damage. So strength 6 and plus 2 4. Yeah. Okay, that's 8. Nope. Bonk. Apparently cars are my weakness.
Yeah, apparently we just can't kill cars. Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm going to roll for the guy if you want to make your opposed roll again. I have 3 successes. 6. They can't get away though. And for the sake of this not being a big roll because what's going on, the car has so far soaked I think about 4 ag, so I'm going to say the car is basically like getting pretty fucked up now, and it's being essentially held in its tracks. So I think the engine's basically becoming fucked. So yeah, at this point, white smoke will billow out from the hood of the car, and the 2 terrified humans in there. We're going to jump out of initiative. And what do you guys want to do?
Well, for me it's pretty clear. Guard is going to die. I mean driver is going to die. I will let muscle man catch Mr. Old Man.
Cool. He is shouting, calling you monsters, saying, "If I had my bloody rifle, get the hell away from me. Do you know who I am?"
I mean, I don't know, Jacob. Do you know who he is?
No, well, I mean, technically he does, but he doesn't really care. And he just says to him, "Shut up," and begins dragging him over to the lion pen. Obviously, in kind of a cold, seething rage over Robin.
For his part, Garm will take Robin's body and take it, because he's thinking that right now, since the alarms have been on, it's just a question of time before police officers are going to arrive. So he wants to get out as fast as he can.
Yeah, he is screaming, shouting for help, threatening, offering you money, doing anything he can to get away. So the pen, sorry, so there's kind of this stable, and if you go in, there's a kind of drop into like maybe like a kind of a story into like a den, and there's kind of a mesh over the top. And you can see that there's doors out into the paddock, but currently the lions are all kept inside. And he just says, "What are you going to do?" Killing me won't change anything.
It's about the simple, you idiot. Throw him in.
Jacob will break the paddock.
Sorry.
Well, Jacob will break the lock. Sorry, I had the wrong voice on. Jacob will
You didn't. That was awesome.
to the paddock.
That's the right voice. So the lions can be let out.
Yeah, he's going to let out the lions and just kind of throw him in front of them.
So the lions look bewildered. They actually look, I mean, ultimately they are animals, even if they are alpha predators. But they look they're kind of like backing away and growling at the Krynos, the curse having an effect on normal animals. And as you throw him down, he basically just like gets to his feet, looks absolutely terrified, and will just kind of look at the lions and will bolt out of the stables into the paddock. One of the female lions will just kind of like look quizzical, and this is very unexpected, very strange. They're not used to live prey, and will trot after him, and the rest of the lions will follow. And from the darkness of the paddock, you hear screaming kind of as he runs and flees and roars.
I would like to see him die.
The lions basically, as they run, you see this kind of like timid, slightly like almost just like kind of lazy. They just live in this pen, but they run, and as they run, you see this kind of like predator come out in all of them, and essentially he doesn't get far at all before one of the lions just jumps on his back and pins him to the ground. And lions aren't swift or particularly like lethal killers. They will basically just pin him down, and they don't really know what to do at first. He's just kind of there screaming, and then the lions will begin eating him alive. One of them with his jaws over his head, and the rest kind of ripping the flesh and the sinew from him as he screams and dies.
We're done here, girl. We're done here.
Setting a house on fire. Setting a house on fire. I mean, if that's even possible.
So
Okay.
the lions are still in essentially kind of like kept in the paddock.
Oh yeah, I'll free them.
Okay, you can rip down a section of fence. And yeah, you said you wanted to burn the house down.
I mean, if that's possible, because yeah, if it takes if it takes too much time, it's pretty much the only idea that he has is that he must have some kind of alcohol cabinet and just smash one or two bottle and just
I
throw
mean,
something.
Garm's a Homid. In my mind,
Yeah.
at least the easiest way would be to leave a candle in the kitchen and leave the gas stove on.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right.
Right.
Open all the gas and just go. Put a
And
little candle.
yeah, as you do that, the your packmate, or to be packmate, Robin Clay is lying there in Homid, a giant wound in her chest, bleeding her lifeblood onto the floor that she lies on. And she gives a spluttering cough, and blood comes out of her mouth.
Well, you've looked better. The arm, as I said, like put her on his back. And he will start to walk out of the house because it's gonna blow.
Sasuke, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Sorry, I was muted. I was double muted.
Okay.
It hurts. Fuck.
You have a guy's breath, don't you? Fuck. Spend the notice on the guy's breath.
The guy's energy flows into her, and you see some staunching of the blood, and the wound begins to heal, and then there's another pulse, and the clotting breaks open, and more blood spills out. The wound is clearly too brutal.
Jacob. It hurts. Please.
Hang in there. Don't fucking do this to me, Robin.
I'm sorry.
Don't.
I'm scared.
You're gonna be fine.
Sure.
Everything's gonna be fine. Hold on to me.
Okay.
Hold on to me.
You have strength. Strength will not leave you.
Trying. I can't feel my body. What's happening?
It's okay.
Jacob, please.
Look at me. I'm still here.
Out
I'm
of
still here, Robin.
the woods, a feline figure emerges, shimmering in the Tellurian, and a lion appears, clearly a creature of spirit and not of this realm. It is not the emaciated, tired-looking creature that you saw in the zoo before, but massive, strong alpha predator with a glowing golden mane. And he comes over to you and says in the same voice, Thank you. And looks down at Robin and goes and licks her face. And in that moment, you feel this deep connection to the lion totem, the totem that you earned your part of. And the other two of you do as well, as you are in his presence, and you are a pack. The lion accepts you.
Jacob just immerses himself in the pack link in Robin's mind.
Garm will nod to the spirits as he puts he puts a hand on Jacob's shoulder. We can't let her hear. We need to bring her back to the sept.
The lion dematerializes. It shimmers and fades out of existence back into its natural state in the Umbra. But the pack link and now a newfound strength and force of personality remain with you. Robin, you feel this last invigorating swell of this deep connection to a totem and a spirit. But the world begins to fade. Darkness and coldness come and take you, and just at the last moment, you see your two pack mates and you can feel them and hear them, and just at the last moment, you feel a deeper spiritual connection to Gaia as your soul is accepted into the ancestral homelands.
I'm sorry.
Robin,
We
come
will
on.
see you on the other side.
Hmm?
As well,
Robin. Robin.
Garm will pass a hand over her eyes, closing them.
Come on, Robin, for fuck's sake.
She has passed to the homeland of the ancestors.
Damn it! Fuck!
We can't stay here, Jacob. We have to move. The house is going to explode any minute now. We have to bring her back to the sept so she can have a proper burial.
He'll take a body.
Cool. You guys leave. You hear the roars as the lion pack leaves the paddock and pads into the woods of Long Island. Around a dozen large beasts. And carrying the body of your packmate, you make your way back to the Sept of the Green. And with that, I will say thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.
Thank you, SD, for staying.